Life Scan Show, providing real life solutions for real life issues with a twist of hope. It's the Hope Show, helping others prevail every day. Hope Squad, DJ Billy, Aisha Shemaine, no last name, aka She, and the Hope Coach, Chad.
This is the Hope Show. Yeah, look, this be the Hope Show. Catch him on the FB Live, 5:30 p.m. CST. Call him if you down to ride. Life skills show the real topic. You know there's real solution.
Life Scan Show, providing real life solutions for real life issues with a twist of hope. It's the Hope Show, helping others prevail every day. Hope Squad, DJ Billy, Aisha Shemaine, no last name, aka She, and the Hope Coach, Chad.
What's up, Hope fam? It's another day. It's another great day. It's time for the one and only Hope Show, where we help others prevail every day. All right, fam. So, check it out. It's Saturday, March the 12th, 2022. I want y'all to give me the hearts, give me the likes, give me the stars, share this broadcast. All right? I'm going to leave that up to Aisha to finish that off. But in the beginning, right now, let us know where you are, where you're from, and just leave us a comment. Let's get this thing moving. Let's go bring our next co-host, Aisha Shemaine.
No last name, aka She. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the place to be. It is Saturday. What's today? March 12th. And it's another hope-filled week. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know what I like to do. And y'all know me. So, right, this is how we gonna start. We first gonna drop in the comments where we watching from. I am in Decatur by way of Chicago, you know. And we just here to bring you some hope. We here to get it cracking. We here to do this today. So with that being said, drop in the comments where you are watching from. Go ahead and like the broadcast. Whatever your platform says to do, what y'all supposed to do, do it. If you are on YouTube, subscribe. Facebook, follow, like, share, comment. But most importantly, after you like, share, comment, make sure you tag somebody. DJ, who they supposed to tag? Your mama, daddy, sister, brother, cousin, auntie, uncle, auntie, everybody needs some hope somewhere. So tag them in the comments, share the broadcast, tag them, subscribe, like, and share. Let's get this hope-filled week going.
All right, y'all. So we're going to get this thing cracking, of course, like I normally say. But, again, I am DJ the Millie. Next co-host, Aisha Shemaine, no last name. The backgrounds look a little different today, y'all. Don't ask us where we at. I'm somewhere in Houston, Texas, on my way to the house. And Aisha is somewhere in Decatur doing whatever she doing, but we ain't going to say nothing about that, y'all. But let's bring in the one and only Hope Coach!
What's up? You just stepped into the neighborhood with the Hope Show. Welcome to the neighborhood where we help others prevail each and every single day. Every day, baby. Pull up a chair and let me talk to you. Know you be going through some things that got you feeling like ceiling. This is your place of transformation and revealing. It's just in your ground. I gotta feel. Your life. What's up? You just stepped into the neighborhood with the Hope Show. Welcome to the neighborhood where we help others prevail each and every single day. Every day, baby. Pull up a chair and let me talk to you. Know you be going through some things that got you feeling like ceiling. This is your place of transformation and revealing. Just in your ground. I got a feeling. Your life is about to be transformed by the transformational coach, and check it out. You just been on. So grab your pen up in your pad and take your notes to the assignment given by the Hope Coach. It's about to go down. Your life about to shift with these words of wisdom and inspiration, taking you up on the elevation. Just like an elevator, tell your problems bye bye bye. See you later. Cause it's about to be transformation in the Hope Coach Show. It's about to be transformation in the Hope Show. So welcome to the neighborhood, baby. We got the Hope Coach in the building, helping you to transform your lives, help you to deal with conflict and resolution. Matter of fact, before we get started, let's adjust your crowd. Cause you a king, you a queen. Oh, Coach, you ready? Welcome to the neighborhood. Let's go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Hope Neighborhood. Listen, thank you so much for being here today. Seems like we're having some technical issues, but isn't life like that? Don't things just show up out of nowhere sometime, throw you off your game or whatever? That's why I like it when the song says, let's adjust our crown. Is you a king? Is you a queen? So hello to everybody that's here today watching the Hope Show. I am Tan Tay. I am a certified master life coach. You can always learn more about my journey over at IamTanTay.com. I'm so excited to be here today. It's the Hope Show. Hope is also an acronym where we help others prevail every day. We are rooted in Hebrews 11:1, where it talks about now faith is the evidence of things hoped for. So it all begins with hope. So this year we got the ongoing question, what's your greatest hope of 2022? What are you hoping for? What are you faithing for? What are you believing for? It all begins with hope. So earlier I talked about how life shows up, right? And sometimes, you running on empty, you got to refuel, recharge, renew, got to do a lot of things. So if you find yourself in a place today where you need to do that, you're at the right spot. Hey, DJ the Millie, them braids is doing some stuff over there for me, them twists or whatever they doing. Y'all know how millennials do. Hey, Aisha Shermaine, no last name in the house. And we hope y'all tagged your mama, daddy, sister, brother, uncle, big daddy, little daddy, Zaddy, Z-A-D.
Don't tag Zaddy.
Don't tag Zaddy? Okay. Your friend, your frenemy, your foe, whomever. Because listen, someone may be connected to you who's not connected to this stream. And they may need some hope today. Our hope is dope. I always like to say, lately I've been saying, come get your hit of hope, because when something good to you, you be like, come on, you got to hit this. You got to try this. It's bussing. So our hope is bussing. Just want to say hello to the Zaddies in the house. Hey, Tanisha, she talking about not Zaddy. Hello, my cousin Renee. Hello.
Hey,
we got the one and only Dumbeezy in the house today. Also, the town. Girl, we happy. Hey, check your inbox. I inboxed you something. So check your inbox, Dumbeezy, whenever you can, girl. We got yes, flexibility and adaptability. That sounds like my cousin, y'all. She a manager, so she probably talking to, that's over from YouTube. She said yes, flexibility and adaptability. So that's probably, hey girl, I love you, girl. We got Nicholas Hines in the house. Hello. Hey, I'm just excited to see everybody that's in the house today. So what we're going to do right now, I don't know where the Millie is at. we said we was having some technical issues. So y'all bear with me one moment. I need to do some things. Oh, Francesca, hey, that's my daughter by love. Hey, girl.
Francesca.
Y'all, I got to stall for some time, so don't mind me. I'm going to turn it over to DJ the Millie. He going to do what he do. He going to make, the hope deal, the hope thing. He going to do the thing. I didn't say that other word, so don't nobody be like he said. She said he just gonna do the thing. All right, Millie, take us away. Oh, before I forget, hello to our Twitter family, hello to our YouTube family, hello to our Facebook family, hello to our Roku family who watches us on Wednesdays over on Winning in Prayer TV. So if you're not connected, get connected with Winning in Prayer TV. Get connected to us on Wednesdays. We're there. Hello to our Snapchat family. Hello, hello, hello. We love y'all, and we're so happy that you're here today in the house. Get your dose of hope. So go ahead, Millie. I need some time, so do what you do.
All right, y'all. So it's me, DJ the Millie, of course. All right, let's run through some of these comments here. I see you guys out here commenting. I see you guys gave us some likes. I see you guys gave us some hearts here. But keep bringing them to the stage. All right, so in the building today, we got Dun Beezy in the building, which is the Treese Dunbar. Dun Beezy. We got Jackie Kyle. We got Nicholas Hines. What's up, Nick? We got Keisha from Louisiana. Miss
Hey,
LA
Keisha, that's my twin.
Dun Beezy way of in Houston by way of New Orleans. Let me see here. We got Francesca Brown. What's up? Let's see here. We got Houston Renee. Hello, everyone.
Hello, that's my cousin. Hey, Francesca. That's my daughter by love.
We got Keisha Simpson in the building. We got Tanisha Atkins in the building. All right, so that's some of the comments right now.
Oh, Tanisha Atkins. Listen, you guys, that's my girl. That's my friend. And you know what we do over here? We celebrate. So Tanisha R. Atkins, she recently was in the brand spotlight. She recently did some rebranding. And yesterday, her website dropped. It's fire. TanishaRAtkins.com. Go check it out. Tanisha, girl, put your website in the comments. But I believe it's Tanisha R. Atkins. But, I'm pronouncing it with an R. I don't think there's an R in there. But so help your sister out. Put it in there. I just want to give a shout out to my cousin Renee, because I'm hoping that she already put my barbecue Frito chips in the mail to me. I'm having a big girl moment. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna be back in 60 seconds. Go ahead and do what you do.
All right, y'all. So y'all show Tanisha Atkins some love once she put her information in the comments. Oh, it's TanishaRAtkins.com. So y'all go check that out. New website up. Show the girls some love. Show our girl Tanisha Atkins some love here. All right, y'all. So y'all in the comments, I see y'all. Y'all tell me what's been going on with y'all. How y'all doing? What's going on? Aisha, talk to the people.
What's up, people? How y'all doing? What's going on? What's happening there? Where y'all been? Like, what's going on in the world? Y'all, it's so much going on in the world. Like, it's a lot to address. Like, y'all, what's going on in the world? How y'all been?
Know our next thing is Hot Topic. So
right, I know. I'm waiting on.
So you warming them up. She warming y'all up.
Yeah, we finna get there.
Right, but right before we go into that Hot Topic, though, I think we need to get a word from our sponsors.
Coming soon to HPTV, it's gospel videos. Welcome to Fits, FITS, Flowing in the Spirit Gospel Videos Show, hosted by Jay Speaks the Poet Jerome Covington. HPTV on Roku. Get your gospel videos on TV today. Call 1-800-259-0277 for more info. Woohoo! So we first want to say, if your birthday is in the month of March, we want to say happy birthday. We want to say happy birthday. And I know that my girl Dunbeezy's birthday happened to be in the month of March. So hello, Dunbeezy. Happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. All right, she's going to put the date in there because she said it was March 9th, y'all. So we celebrating all March birthdays. We want to say happy birthday from the Hope fam. And so if you DM us your mailing address, you will receive a birthday gift from the Hope Place store because we want to be spreading hope. So send us if your birthday is in March, DM us at the Hope Show page, your mailing address, and we're going to send you a gift from the Hope Place store. We're going to be celebrating all year this year. Hey, I see Chelsea Marie's in the house, and she said my entire village, her son, her daughter, Ken and Colin, and her mom, Kim. It's something about them Kims. Hey, girls, so y'all heard the birthday message. I want to take this opportunity to give a shout out to our producer. You know, the Hope Show is growing. So we want to give a shout out to our producer, the one and only Zion Watts. She's in the studio, navigating and controlling. We love you, girl. Thank you so much for what you're doing. You may have noticed that HPTV, you're probably saying, what is HPTV? Well, HPTV is a new product that's coming from the Hope and Peace Network. You know, we're growing. We are growing. We're spreading hope. We are building the kingdom of God. So HPTV is coming soon to Roku TV. And one of the new shows that's going to be introduced is going to be a video show that's called Fits, Flowing in the Spirit. It's a spinoff from the Gospel Flow radio show, which is also a part of the Hope and Peace Broadcast Network family. So we want you to get connected. We're doing a giveaway. So in order to watch us on Roku, you have to have a Roku device. So if you want to be entered into the giveaway to win a Roku device, go to the HPTV page, read the instructions, and you can win. I'm really excited, excuse me, about what God is doing. And that reminds me, have anybody seen my Mr. Tate? Hold on a minute. I ain't seen him. He used to be out here in these Hope Coming streets cutting up, but I ain't seen him. But I just thank God for Mr. Tate, who is the executive producer of this show and many other products of the Hope and Peace broadcast. So thank you, honey. And if anybody know if you don't know, whenever you say executive producers, those typically are the money people. They the one who putting the money out. So just want to say hello to him, love him. So that's what's happening with HPTV. Jay Speaks the Poet. You may have noticed that name. He was on the panel last week for the Men Springing Forth. He's going to be hosting. It's going to be several hosts. And what it is, so listen, if you are an indie gospel artist, and if you have, I'm sorry. Hello? You calling me while I'm on the show?
It's the show. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm shut down. Bro.
Oh, okay. Okay. You know what to do. Okay, y'all. So anyway, I apologize for that brief interruption, but that was him, DJ. Where he at? That he calling at this time. So, but we want you to get connected. HPTV. If you are a business or a brand, always wanted your own comedy show, your own cooking show, your own mukbang show, your own whatever type show, this is the space you want to be. Come get in where you can fit in now, because later may be too late. And Fitz is going to be a indie artist, gospel indie artist video show where you can come in and watch videos. So if you're out there, you're an indie artist and you're looking for a platform to get your music out there, HPTV has a deal for you. So, DJ, I said a mouthful, boy. What you got for me? Aisha Shemaine nodding her head. What you got over there? And y'all notice Aisha Shemaine. I ain't gonna go there. I'm gonna go there. Y'all, she normally have a different background, but today she look a little bit different over there. So I don't know. DJ, what you think about that?
DJ already said that in the beginning. Y'all, that's enough. On to the next one.
Okay.
I did. All right, y'all. So Hope Coach, of course, does her thing normally how she do her thing. But again, guys, like, share, comment, and let's roll into these hot topics today because I think that's gonna be a pretty good topic for us today. Aisha.
All right, Hope family. So
wait a minute, before we go into the hot topics, if we can get, it says hot topics, if we can get that up there, because y'all, I think the hot topic is so hot today, we need to see this visual aid that's out there. Woo, did y'all hear the fire?
I said it. Fire. Fire.
It was sizzling. It's a
right.
hot topic today. All right, Aisha, bring us on with the hot topic.
All right, Hope family. So in case you are new here and you are not sure what a hot topic is, hot topic is basically something that is trending, maybe across the web, across the world, something major that has happened, rather good, bad, funny, sad. We bring it to the platform, we discuss it, and we put it to you guys with a twist of hope. With that being said, today's hot topic is Tracy Braxton, who all may not know or may know. It's Toni Braxton's, I think that's her younger sister, like the third sister, something of that nature. But she passed away today at age 50. She was battling, I'm not going to pronounce this right, so just forgive me, chime in and help, guys.
It's a type of cancer.
Yes, it was esophageal cancer.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And reports have shown that she has been battling this cancer in private for at least a year, or if not longer than a year. So we chose to bring this topic to the platform, one, because of course she passed. So we do, the Hope Show sends condolences and prayers to the Braxton family. But not only that, oftentimes someone you think is good and then randomly they pass because they've been fighting in private with whatever health issues that they may be dealing with. And I mean, I think that's a good thing to bring to the table because oftentimes, it's your private business, your health information. You don't have to display it, but sometimes it may be good or okay to display it and just kind of let people take that journey with you. Maybe just for support, maybe just for, comfort, depending on what the situation is. Coach, you look like you want to say something.
Well, immediately when I heard about it, I thought about the Black Panther.
God rest his soul.
Chadwick.
Yes.
And it just made me really begin to think, because I think it's more common. And like you said, our condolences to the Braxton family and to any other family that may be out there that's dealing with something like this. We know that it can be death is devastating. It is. So if you're out there and you're dealing with someone who may have recently received some terminally ill news or someone who's recently passed, we want you to know that you are not alone and that we are with you. And we're praying for you and we are covering you. But it made me begin, I thought about him, and then it also made me think about our parents. Because oftentimes parents keep stuff from their children when it relates to their health until it's pretty much too late. So I'm just thinking, why is that? Do people not want to be a burden? Do we make people feel so uncomfortable? We respect your ability for privacy. And if you're choosing to do this, and if you're in a safe place and you're like, well, I'm just not telling anybody anything, because I myself have been a person who has done that, And so,
Mhm.
oh, okay. So I just thought that we should just maybe talk about why is it that we do that. Sometimes we struggle in silence. So that's the question that we want to bring forth and put a twist of hope to it. And it's not only about the physical death, but a lot of times we're dying with our dreams, our goals, our purpose. They have cancer. And we don't know, we don't reach out to anybody. I'm going to turn it over to the Millie, and we're going to circle back to all of us, because I know he always have the millennial perspective. Millie, the other day I read something that says that it's 2 generations after the millenniums, but the millennials get blamed for everything. I was like, sure do, because DJ and Aisha Charmaine, they always at fault with me. All right, Millie, what's your take on that?
Blame don't go that far though. It's okay. It's okay. But what I would say is, I mean, just to kind of piggyback off of both of you, because I think what you guys said was great. However, not taking anything off of what you said, but um, I just think that sometimes we're so caught up in life that we don't want to think about the things that we're going through. So when you reveal what you're going through to someone else, at that moment you relive that moment that you had in time where you didn't feel a great way. So I mean, I'm not exactly sure. I mean, this topic I'm not sure, but what I can say is that sometimes you just don't want to tell nobody. Sometimes you just want to keep that secret to yourself. Because once you hide it or try to hide it within yourself, you don't think about it. You don't want to think about it no more. You don't want to keep reliving the same thing over and over again. So that's just my thoughts to that.
I like that. And that was really good because we can't even tell everybody some things. I remember it was a few years before my mom actually passed away. We had got some devastating news from the doctors, right? And basically, they had told my mom that she had probably a little bit of time to live. And when my mama told me that, I was so devastated. I mean, I went into huge meltdown. Couple of things. My daughter had not too long ago recently passed. Whew. And so I said to God, I know you lying, typically, right? Because I'm like, I lost my daughter and now my mama leaving? Ain't no way. It's too soon, right? Because, I was just all emotional. And I went and I remembered I went and I cried and cried um, for a good minute. And finally, my mom came to where I was at, and she said, "Look, Judy," she said, "I have resolved that I'm going to live. I am not going to die. I'm gonna live until Jesus come home." And I will have you to know that many years passed before my mom left. So I kind of get that part, like you want to be um, secret. But I think another part of that is what type of relationships do we have? Because I know when Chadwick passed away, his inner circle knew, right? And they held it in confidence. And I'm sure Tracy Braxton's family knew what was going on with her. So I think we do tell people, but somehow I just think that from a celebrity status, we think we're entitled to know what a person is going through. And we're not. And because even in our own lives, we be like, this is my storm. Because there were many times I know Aisha was going through something. She ain't never said a word, but I knew it and I could feel it. So I adjusted, made adjustments accordingly. So I think we have to respect what people wish, and then go back and check your relationship status. So to me, whenever something like this happens, it's always a good, here's the twist of hope, right? It's always good to go back and say, what's my relationship like with my mama, with my sisters, with my friends? Evaluate you, because we're going to talk about this in the last segment about, we've been talking about spring cleaning and, tips to have a happier life. But I just think that sometimes we nosy. We don't need to know. Mind your business. Because I tell you, you done have me killed off to everybody in the world. I'm already dead. Because when my mom gave me that news, my first thought was she was already gone. But here's also a good thing that happened, Millie. From that, me and my mom got everything in order. We began to prepare. Not that we were believing the report, but we began to prepare. I would come back from Dallas and we would sit down and my mom would say, this is how I want this to go. This is how I want this to go. And I would sometimes jokingly, I used to say to my mom, girl, I need to get a picture because, we want to have some cute pictures because, we begin to see the good in the news, and y'all don't get me wrong. Because if anybody know me, when I got that call that my mom was gone, I was surprising her. I was on my way to Houston to surprise my mom. About 2 hours out, the sheriff called. So if you know the story, you know the story. Because I called some people, I was devastated. But that's my take on it, the hope side of it. So whenever I hear about things like this, I'm so glad Aisha chose this for the hot topic, because it's it's time for you to reevaluate the relationships you have with the people who matter to you. Remember that you are not entitled to know what's going on in the celebrity's lifestyle. And then if you've got some things that you need to get in order, go ahead and get things in order. So those are my final words. I know Chelsea's here and she's a Hope Fam fave. She wanted to come on. I sent you the link, but I haven't seen you pop in yet. So I'm going to go ahead and give it back to the hot topic queen for final thoughts. And DJ, if you got something, go ahead, and then we'll give it back to Aisha.
Well, I don't have anything. Go ahead, Aisha. I mean, basically, I'm still on the same thing that I said before.
Okay, so I just want to say, just from a celebrity standpoint, I think oftentimes we as people want to know because we have lived their lives with them, like with them being in the spotlight. And so us just being in that aspect of their lives, it's almost like, we just kind of want to know. But absolutely, it's their private time. They don't have to display that to us. So we just have to be mindful of that and just put ourselves in their shoes, like what we want the world to know. This is what we're dealing with, because 9 times out of 10, somebody always got something to say. So, when the pictures surface and they don't look like themselves, it's always some negative banter or commentary. So I just think it's from that perspective. But absolutely, as people, we just have to understand that some things right there in the spotlight are not. They choose to keep private. We choose to keep private as non-celebrities, I will say. We choose to keep, well, I'm a celebrity in the making, but we choose to keep private, and that is totally okay. Like she mentioned, just kind of make sure your immediate circle or the people that's very, very, very close to you know what's going on, so that if something does happen, somebody knows where to go after those circumstances happen. If you have kids, what to do with your kids and how to handle certain things. So I think it's a good thing that she said, this helps to get certain things in your life in order, life insurance. We don't want to talk about it, but sometimes a will is necessary to keep the conflict and the drama and the confusion down once you are no longer here. So if that's something you've never thought about, think about it, because rather we know it or not, we live every day like tomorrow is promised and tomorrow is not promised. So you definitely want to be prepared. You definitely want to have your family prepared, kids prepared, whoever prepared in that event. And that's just my final thought on the hot topic.
Awesome. I loved it. I loved how you brought it all together. I see we have Chelsea in the background. Chelsea, we're going to give you your 2 minutes. You ready to come on? If you are, go ahead and turn your camera on so the producer can.
Yes, I look a mess.
Okay, so you got the audio. Okay, all right, got you.
So y'all just got to see my picture because this was so. Y'all know me. I get in my moments. I pop in from time to time because I can really feel something. And I love Aisha, how she brought that up. Girl, when I saw it this morning, I was like, my heart just dropped again. My heart just dropped in January, which I'm getting to. And I've been on this journey with Mama Tan, as many of you know, for a while. And we won't go there today because I can't. But I love how they're bringing celebrity privacy to the forefront. But I step on toes, not in a bad way. I've grown, but let me step on toes. Why are people that private in real life, like common people? Now, they spoke on some things, right? But we're all prone, and this is my example, we're all prone to say, I have cancer, I have a medical condition that the common ear can hear, right? But none of us are ready to tell anybody I have a mental health issue and I need to talk to somebody about it because this is where I am so that I can have somebody to plan for me for this day to come, because some of it is controlled by habits. Some of it is controlled by mental drain. Some of it is mental health is a very broad spectrum of what I'm talking about. So you really have to tap into what type of mental health issue this person has and so forth. But I say that to say this. They just asked how many or who is in your circle. Ask who you are in that circle. I know I am very busy. I don't answer texts all the time. I don't reply, on the personal side like I should because I'm busy. However, I also know everybody comes to me. They could be going through a whirlwind. Baby, my life could be in shambles. They're still going to come to me. So there's mental health that I have to deal with as a regular person who's not been diagnosed with anything. And I just know how it makes me feel to how often people don't ask, how are you? And because of divine connections like the one Mama Tan was speaking about, it is important because me and her don't talk sometimes for months, weeks, days, whatever is going on in our lives at the time. We're busy. But I know I can be.
No, don't put that on me. Don't put that on me. You busy. Hold on. Don't put that on me.
Okay, I said because we're busy, but what I'm saying is it doesn't matter how long we don't talk, Mama. It doesn't matter because
when we do, we connect.
God, right, because the connection, the divine connection.
But I feel like you should make that more of a thing because unexpectedly something can happen. And say for instance, y'all haven't talked in months. She not gonna know. You know what I mean? So
she's not. No, Aisha. I'm not saying it. She's not gonna know. But just recently, I just lost my father in January, right? And I speak about mental health because we'll get there on another day. I'll come on and enlighten everybody. But it's important because 6 years ago, I found out about and I'm gonna come back. I didn't forget. I found out about my own father who just passed away. His mental health, mind you. I didn't grow up with my dad. We became close in high school. And about 6 years ago, he hit me on Facebook and was like, I want to have a relationship with you. About 3 years ago, he would tell me about his real medical health, like high blood pressure, the common. And then in that same time frame of that 3 months, he told me about the mental health. And so I could handle him different. I could forgive him different. I could look at different things in a different light differently because I was now informed of what was happening. But he had to get comfortable with his only child to even get to that point. And 3 months was a short amount of time. So the testimony and all of that, that's for another day, but God is real. So I'll say that. Any reuniting you can do as an adult with your parent is awesome. And that's just that. We became best friends in 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. And that's just what it was. But let me come back to the divine connection so I can get off of my little 5 minutes I done made instead of 2. The divine connection is in going through that. I think she saw a Facebook post. She checked on me. And I was in a really dark space. Like, I had just really recently was like, you know what, I'm gonna take God serious. I'm gonna get it together on another level this time. I'm gonna shine this time. And then that happens, right? So you go through different things. So of course I have my mom and I have my family, I have my grandmother, I have my aunts, everybody dealing with it with me. But in the moments where Chelsea was messing up, and this is a totally transparent moment, in the moments Chelsea hit that blunt, knowing I'm taking 10 steps back because God ain't happy and I ain't tripping about what nobody else do. This is a personal journey for me. When I decide to get lit and then got to sit to drive, those messages from her, I read them sometimes 5 times, sometimes. So it don't matter about the time. Divine connection is just that God gonna get to you how he needs to when he do. But you got to give somebody that transparency to know, to allow them to be comfortable to be in those spaces with you, whether it's life, death, mental health, regular health, whatever. It's always sad to hear because we all can do something different. So, I mean, the whole conversation is great. I'm sorry I took up time. Sorry if I confused some of y'all. I'm on vacation mode. But I'm just saying, just 5 minutes of, and I've stopped being that busy. I think I'm working on it. I just started Monday, but I stopped being that busy. I may just go back and hard a text message, but that should let anybody I'm connected to know I'm thinking about you and I'm checking on you, because maybe I didn't have time to write a paragraph, but I set the standard. And so therefore, when I did hit you and tell you, if I don't communicate with you on a regular, if I just like something or send you a GIF or whatever, that's my way of checking on you. And if you respond with anything different, I'm ready for that. And if you respond back with another heart or whatever, I'm cool. You got my message and we connected. So it's different ways to connect. It's different levels for everybody. If you don't have somebody that you can connect with and that you feel comfortable with, stop surrounding yourself with them. Because you should trust your circle with your life in their hands at all times. Right. And if you Chelsea, just haven't reached out.
This is real good. You're gonna
all right, girl. All right. I love y'all.
Wait, you're going to have to come back because it's really good. And I love your transparency. And we are here for you. You know, I love you. You know, there's nothing else to say other than I love you. We're covering you in prayer and we are here for you. Thank you so much for jumping on the hotline during the hot topics. And you know, you always welcome here. We love you. I think we need a moment. I think we need a moment to
schedule it next time.
Yes, I think we need a moment to regroup. So we're going to go to some breaking news, and then we'll be back on the other side of this breaking news. If you can hit the next video, please.
Your state of mind. And as men, we taught to not show emotions. And even me being a father, I teach my kid, hey, stop that crying. But there's just a man, a kid showing his emotions. So all our life, men are taught to be strong, right? I show my emotions now. Now I do. You know what I mean? I mean, sometimes if you hold in all that emotions, it'll break down and it's gonna come out on its own.
Yeah.
So,
good. You know, yeah. You'll start thinking differently because the thing is when they say men ain't this, men ain't that, it's like that's all you're looking for when you gonna run into that next man. You say he ain't this, he ain't that. That's it. That's all in your brain. So every time you run into somebody else, you still got what he ain't instead of what he is.
Or what he can be.
Yeah, or what he can.
So you can be so heavenly bound and no earthly good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I love that.
You gotta realize, yes, I believe in God, I believe in Jesus Christ. I'm a spiritual minded person, but at the same time, you cannot not acknowledge how you feeling. And it's like,
yeah.
Like I told this girl the other day, ever since I was a little kid, all I heard was men ain't this, men ain't that.
Right.
Well, how about we start speaking positivity and then that way we can start having some
good, you'll start thinking differently, because the thing is when they say men ain't this, men ain't that, it's like that's all you're looking for when you gonna run into that next
problem. Is we don't know who we are. We don't know who we are. Our identity. We find our identities in so many different things. And I don't want to veer off, because I can veer off and go whole different directions with this. But we people commit suicide. I'll just say this. I won't go off into the story, but people commit suicide because of identity and identity crisis. So we have to find our identity in things that are strong and stable. You know, I didn't want to turn this into a whole religious Christian thing.
No, you good, bro. You good.
But man, I tell you, man, you got to find your identity in your maker, man. God created you. What does God say about you? Find out what God says about you. Oh, where do you find that? In the Bible.
Yeah. I'm having these issues. I'm having these problems. I'm having these things that's going on with me that I just can't release. I've been holding this grudge about this individual for a few years, and it's tearing me up inside. But I never told nobody, and I can't release it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that.
Oh my God.
I just want to say to Chelsea, to Renee, to Dumbeezy, anyone else out there who may be dealing with life events, you know, we are covering you in prayer. This is a safe place. We keep it real here, and we come up with solutions. You guys are not alone. This is a place of hope where we help others prevail every day. Chelsea, thank you so much for your transparency. I love you, girl, and you know that. My cousin Renee, I love you. I see we got Lady D in the house today. She comes over from TikTok, and we're going to get to that mental health. We had breaking news because last Sunday, the men did something phenomenal. DJ DeMille stepped all the way up, and he is hosting the Men Springing Forth 2022 Expo. What you guys saw was a recap of the first episode. We just came off of the Women's Summit, and in the process, I've been saying for some time, you know, Aisha and I was talking, we got to do things differently for our men. Our men need encouragement. Our men need to be able to voice their, emotions. Last week it was about emotions, because women, we see emotions. Men see emotions. And we got to create a safe place for them to talk about it. If you missed the first episode, I'm encouraging you to go watch it. And I'm like almost willing to say you don't want to miss tomorrow. You know, I'm going to let DJ talk about it in a minute about yes, sir, about tomorrow. But I just wanted to say it's breaking news because men are springing forth. They're coming forth. They're talking about their emotions. I think you heard one of the panelists. I label him Dr. Atkins. You know, no, he's not a medical doctor. He don't have a PhD, but he has become a doctor of life. You know, he's a social media influence, and he was saying, now I show my emotions, but all my life, you know, we teach men not to cry. You got to be strong, but now I do it. So it was a very good episode. Millie, go ahead, talk about what you want to talk about. Set up tomorrow. It's breaking news. I love it. It's breaking news.
Breaking news. All right. So if you guys, again, if you missed last week, catch up. You got all night. Catch up. You got all day tomorrow. Catch up. We'll be back at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow with the second episode of Men Springing Forth Expo. So, last week, great show. I mean, I don't know what to say. It was a great show last week. I didn't expect it to go so well, but it was a great show. And I think that it's important for us men to get on here and just explain, tell our side of the story. Because everybody's side of the story has a different portion in it. And I believe that as a young man myself and older men, and I think we all have a side of emotions, but we want to call it emotions as of yesterday. So tomorrow, meet us tomorrow, man. I can't say it no more. Meet us tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. It'll be episode 2, Men's Stigma. We have our co-host, Mr. Will Tate. Also, we have Ken Chaney that's going to be co-hosting tomorrow. So, guys, this is going to be, it's really exciting. It brings me so much joy to be able to host the show, and also brings me joy that I'm actually honored to even be able to say, okay, yes, I'm hosting this show today. Of course, it's founded by the Hope Show. Of course, we know. So, I mean, you guys got to tune in tomorrow. It's going to be a great show. It's going to be a great show. I think it's going to be even better than the first one. So if you haven't seen the first one, go see it tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on this bad channel right here.
Love it. Aisha Shermaine, what you got? Girl, because we was over here saying, go on, DJ. Yes, yes. Then we were scratching our heads sometimes. But the whole point is men see things, emotions. Women see emotions. We need to have the conversations so we all seeing the same thing. Go ahead, Aisha.
I just wanted to say, yes, if you have not tuned in to the Women's Summit or the Men's Summit, like they were both great, powerful summits for women and men. The men showed up. Well, ladies, it's okay to show up for men because that's the point of this. We are trying to show up for our men, let our men know it is okay to not be okay, but to get the help that you need. That's things Hope say. And just to let you know that, we know that y'all are human. It's a lot of stipulations on men. It's a lot of things that the world view men. But at the end of the day, you guys are human. You are entitled to some of the same things as women, like showing your emotions. So if you missed last week, definitely go ahead and catch up on that tonight and be there, like he said, tomorrow at 5 p.m. Men's Stigma.
Love it. Love it. And it's so true because sometimes we women as women, we like, I just don't understand him. I just don't understand it. And it's not about the women. It's about the men. It's sometimes to understand, you got to be quiet and listen and hear where he's coming from.
And don't listen to respond, but listen to understand so you can have a better understanding of the men around you and
Absolutely.
what they deal with.
And men around you is not only your husband or significant other, it is your son. It is your nephew. It may be your manager on your job. It may be a friend. So it's men as a whole, Dr. Atkins said all his life, he always heard negative things about men. So I'm like, where you hearing that at? So if we are raising boys, bitter mom, baby daddy mama, it is imperative that you make sure you speak life into your son and not say you're going to be just like your no good that so-and-so daddy. I can't stand your daddy. I hate your daddy. Go get the help you need, sis. And we got to do a better job of raising boys so that they become the men that your daughter may marry. That's deep. There's a whole lot more to that. We're going to be back after this break. We'll see you on the other side of the break.
This is the Hope Show.
What's up? You just stepped into the neighborhood with the Hope Show. Welcome to the neighborhood where we help others prevail each and every single day. Every day, baby. Pull up a chair and let me talk to you. Know you be going through some things that got you feeling like ceiling. This is your place of transformation.
And that last voice that you just heard, that's none other than our producer, the infamous Zion, the voice. She has a hot new single out called Wait for You. Listen, just go stream it. It's on all streaming platforms. She is not only producing, she's gifted, she's anointed, she's talented, she's called, she's chosen. She a baddie. I think that's what they said. She a baddie with it. And if you thinking, man, I heard that voice somewhere else, she is the voice behind my theme song, Welcome to the Hope Neighborhood. Let's go. Oh, y'all. Yeah.
Oh, you got to teach me, girl. You got to teach me.
What God is doing in her life. Y'all hang with us. Our show may be just a little bit over our time today, but it's imperative what we're doing. Somebody I know is getting the hope that they need. Somebody is being refueled. They're being recharged. They're being renewed. Listen, bro, sis, you're not alone. This is a safe place. We got you like that. God got you like that. No matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like. He said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Your feelings will catfish you. Your feelings will have you saying, this is the end of the world. This is how it's going to end. Hope will show up and say, no, this is a new day. This is a new opportunity. So, having said that, we're going to play a little fun. I believe that's where we're going. It's game time, right? Y'all help me out. So, what we need to do, we're going to take 60 seconds to play this little game. You need to be ready to engage. This is our engagement segment of the show. And we're going to select 2 winners. We're going to be doing a Cash App giveaway or either Zelle. So you got to be following us and liking our page. And what you need to do is put in the comments, what does HOPE stand for here? What does HOPE stand for here? What's the acronym for HOPE?
I know everybody better get this right. Everybody.
So we playing the game. So you got to put in what is the acronym for HOPE. I come in every show and I put it. I speak it. I say it.
Period.
So
no.
Don't show.
You got to fill the complete words out.
That's okay. That's okay. So we got 60 seconds. So you can put it in. Don't put the comments up right now. Don't put the comments up. We just want them to engage. And what we're going to try to do is use a new platform giveaway tool. So I believe we're going to do 2 winners. So you got about another 30 seconds. What does the word HOPE stand for? What's the acronym for HOPE? What's the acronym for HOPE? So if you're still here, and I apologize, this game is right now is only for our Facebook users. Got to do something else for all the other platforms. This is going to be a Facebook giveaway. All right. Has it been 60 seconds? Somebody help me out. I have been? Okay, one moment. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? No? Okay, let me share my screen. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. This is new to us, so bear with us. Share screen.
Mr. Tate, father, Papa.
Can y'all see who the winner is? Can y'all see who the winner is? Hello?
Yes, we can now. It wasn't showing at first.
Okay. So Erica Foster, congratulations. You have won a $25 Zelle or either Cash App. You need to DM us within 24 hours for your information. Y'all help me out. So I'm going to go back over and we're going to do one more. We'll do one more. Hold on, y'all. Can y'all see? Hold on. Can y'all see it?
You got to give it a second.
Can y'all see?
We got it.
Okay.
All right, Keisha Simpson. Congrats. Congrats, Keisha.
Okay. So the two winners today were Erica Foster and Keisha Simpson. Those are our Cash App or Zelle winners today. So thank you guys. And I was so excited to see if they was dropping it though, Aisha, helping others prevail every day. If you
I'm
didn't
glad
know,
to see nobody got it wrong.
It was on the screen.
Know,
yeah, I was gonna say that, but I was gonna wait to the end. It's definitely on the screen.
If you didn't know, now you know. Helping others prevail every day.
Every day.
So both of you have won a $25 Cash App or Zelle giveaway. Please DM us your cash tag or Zelle information. That is Erica Simpson. Was it Erica? No, I'm getting twisted up. Erica Foster, right?
Yes, and yes. Keisha Simpson.
And Keisha Simpson.
Please send it to the Hope Show DM page.
Thank you. Yes. And listen, I don't know, Erica, I don't know if this is your first time, but welcome, girl. If this is your first time.
How you doing, sis?
What a way to come by and get some hope. Our hope is dope, so congratulations. All right. So I think we're just about getting ready to finish up with our final segment. If we have another commercial, you can go ahead and run it. If not, we'll just move right into, you can put up the visual for spring cleaning. I'm so excited, y'all.
Wait a minute. Stop scrolling. This is the opportunity that you've been looking for. Are you a brand, a business owner, a ministry, a creator, and you want a new way, a new platform to express your creativity, to share your ministry, to share your brand, to share your business? You always wanted your own TV show? HPTV is currently offering a flash sale. Please refer to the details in this post and don't delay. Get your show, get your ministry, get your brand now on TV.
That's what you was doing last night.
Love it. So we're going to conclude our show today with, last week we talked about spring cleaning your life, why it was important to spring clean your life. So this week we want to come back because, we want to give you the tools that you need. We told you the reasons why you should spring clean. Aisha reminded us about you want to spring clean your attitude. DJ reminded us that sometimes you need spring cleaning looks like polishing something up. You may not need to throw it away, but you may need to polish it up. So today we want to give you some tools on how to spring clean your attitude, polish up some things, and spring clean your life. It is so important that you do that. So before we get into tips, we always like to just have a roundtable input. So Aisha, what's your thoughts? Look like we've lost a Miller. He may be popping in soon. But what's your take on that?
Ultimately, I would say to begin spring cleaning, because I know we gave tips on how to spring clean or what to spring clean. I would say to begin spring cleaning, for me, I always get a pen, get a paper, right? And just think about your life. Think about what may not be beneficial to you. Write it down. Think about people you know who you may think are something to you. Maybe write their name down with a question mark, and then you might have to go back and do a little, follow up with people, because it's not always easy disconnecting from people who you've been around and stuff like that. But sometimes it's necessary. Mm-hmm. So you have to do that, and I think just the best way to get started is just thinking and sitting there with your pen and paper and just think about the things you encounter in your everyday life, what doesn't benefit you, what alters your mood, so that you can better help your attitude.
Love it.
But yeah, that's mostly the start.
I love it. I love it. And Erica Foster, thank you for letting us know that you are here by way of my girl, Tanisha R. Atkins. We do hope you follow and stay connected and come back and get your dose of hope. We just always like it. She said, this is my first time. Thanks to Tanisha R. Atkins sharing. And I just thought it was important that we mention that here. But we want to give you some tips. Aisha gave you the best one by writing it down. So if you don't have pen and paper, now is a good time to get some. Use your notes on your phones or whatever. Gonna run through some tips here. And I'm gonna start kind of where Aisha left off. She talked about the people. So here's an easy action item that you can do. You want to check your temperature, your energy temperature daily, 1 to 10. 10 meaning that you got high energy, 1 meaning like it's draining. And then you want to begin to identify the people or events that cause you to be a 10 or cause you to be a 1. And after you've done what Aisha said, you evaluating, you thinking, and you've done some study. Now don't be like, one day this person had me on a 1, and you just like, they got to go. No, you first want to start with yourself. How do you drive and motivate yourself? If you are the reason that it's a 10 or either a 1, then you know you're in a safe place, or you know you got some work to do. Then you want to spread out to the people or things that are connected to you. And then once you identify that somebody is a 10 consistently, other words, every time you around them, they draining you, you leaving drained. And you guys, hear me out. Hear me well. There has to be a balance to everything. Sometimes people need us to listen, to respond. But I'm talking about this toxic stuff, right? You may need to make some changes in increments. Sometimes we get the spring cleaning and we throw everything away at one time. Then you be like, what, that sweater, that was my favorite sweater. I know I ain't put that sweater in the bag for Salvation Army. What my sweater at? To be fussing at everybody, and somebody else done got that sweater because you put it in the bag with Salvation Army because you were hasty in what you were doing. So be mindful, but do a temperature check. Start finding out what's causing you to be a 10. 10 is you good, or either a 1. 1 means you may need to do some work. That's the first tip. Tip number 2, forgiveness. How do you spring clean? What does it look like? You got to be willing to forgive. Forgive the person who don't deserve the forgiveness. Forgive you, because forgiveness is for you. Another tip, comparison. Comparison is the thief to success. If you find yourself always comparing yourself to your friend, how they look, how they dress, their relationship, what they drive, where they at, where they work, what they eating, you may need some therapy, or you may need a little help. So if you're comparing yourself, stop comparing. We're talking about tips on how to have a happier life. Because last week we talked about spring cleaning. Now we want to give you tips on how to have a happier life. Keep positive company. Chelsea came on and she talked about your circle. if your circle is not bringing you positive energy, you can't go fill up off of them. Maybe it's time to make some adjustments. And Dumbeezy, thank you for your transparency. She said, my forgiveness had me in a bad place a few weeks ago. Forgiveness is for you. It's not for the individual who did whatever it is that have you in that. It's to free you. Forgiveness is for you. You got to get more sleep. Whatever your schedule is, because I know we are visionaries. We running businesses and everything, but it's imperative that you get the sleep that you need, Tan. Talking to myself now, y'all. Gotta get the sleep that you need. It is recommended that you get 6 to 8 hours of sleep a night. And if you're not doing that, and if something is causing you not to sleep, go ahead and take care of your medical condition, your mental health. See the doctor, get what you need so you can begin to rest. But if you spring clean in some of these other areas, you may be able to sleep a little better. The last one is do something meaningful every day. Purpose to do something meaningful for yourself, for others, for God. Do something meaningful. You may say, well, Hope Coach, what does that mean, do something meaningful? It could be something as simple as a smile, letting somebody in on the freeway, showing somebody kindness when they don't deserve the kindness, sharing somebody's post on social media. When I talk about meaningful, I'm just talking about the things that don't cost. Sending that checking in on you text. Anybody who knows me, they know that I am a texter. My primary communication is not over the phone. Hasn't been that way since my daughter was killed. But I will text you a heart in a minute. I'll text you a smiling face in a minute. I'll text you, I'm thinking of you. I'm checking in on you. And if you tell me, well, I'm okay, I may ask you, well, what does okay look like? So these are some tips that will help you have a happier life. Your happiness is not determined by someone else. Only you can make you happy. The other people can add joy to your happiness. My husband tells me all the time, he said, I'm just trying to make you happy. I'm happy. I can't argue with you. I'm sorry, y'all. But he tells me all the time. And then I remind him, my happiness is based on me. You can add to my joy. For the 14 years, maybe I'll get that other band that I want. That'll bring me some joy. But I'm happy with what I have. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to throw out any hints, but I'm just saying, your happiness is dependent on you. If you are not in a happy place, a happy space, you need to look at you. You need to ask God to reveal things about you that you need to work on. And others can add to your joy. Aisha add to my joy. She don't make me happy, but she add to my joy. How? I just love her little girls that she got here. Added to my joy. I love how we go back and forth. Sometimes y'all be thinking we be serious, but that's our relationship. So, we be cutting up from time to time right here on the Hope Show, but we still love and in love with one another. When the enemy thought he had stole my daughter and that I would be no more, whole again, God showed up with Daughters by Love. Chelsea won, Aisha won, Francesca won. I got so many daughters now. Some of them I'm about to divorce though. Oh, I said that out loud. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to say that. But these are ways that you can have a happier life. Things that you can do. If your husband on your show putting comments in that's going against what you're saying, you just ignore them. I'm happy. I can't argue with you. You mad. but I'm happy. So y'all, I'm just saying these are some things that you may have to do. Millie, are you there before we go? I think you there. I don't know.
I believe it will work. I don't know yet. I had to do some changes. So, can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Yes, I'm here.
What you got for us? We're talking about tips to live a happier life.
um, there's so many tips that you could give about living a happier life. For me personally, I think that I'm giving maybe like two or three tips here. Um, Stop wanting to know everything. I think that's a great tip because if you want to know everything, then something that you find out is not going to be what you like, and that's causes stress. Uh, could cause stress and those type of things. Another tip for living a happier life. Um, that was funny. I'm happy. Um, don't take everything to heart. Let me see. Let me give one more tip.
I love
I
what you
think my
said about. I know you're giving one more tip, but I love what you said. And I think our producer dropped something in the comments. She said, laugh more. Yes. And that's one thing I like
said
about you,
who?
Millie, because you laugh a lot. And I love it because it's infectious. So laughing more. I love that one. If you guys got some tips, go ahead and drop them in the comments while Millie give his last one. But I'm happy, Mr. Tate. I can't argue with you. I know you got your fan club cheering you on in the comments, but I'm happy. I can't.
Well, that my last tip. Y'all funny. My last tip was um, it's similar to saying laugh a lot, laugh more. I laugh all the time, so I think that's something that I enjoy about life. Um, but we all know the saying live, laugh, love. Um, I think that laughing is great, but I also think that being more open to a lot of things um, will cause you to live a better life. Because being closed in and not really open to a lot of things, I think that will shut you out of some of the things that you could be missing, or that next blessing that could be waiting for you.
I love that. I love that. Get out of your comfort zone. Step out of your norm because what you need may be in the abnormal. I love it, DJ. That's why you the Millie. That's why you the Millie. That's why you the Millie. Got how you see it because you bring it 100. You the Millie. Mr. Tate done dubbed Aisha the Millie coach. She the coach for the millenniums. So I just love what's going on here. So listen, if you we got the best producer in the world. We just got this last tip says that you can burn 40 calories by laughing 10 to 15 minutes a day. Who ready to get that laugh on?
Boy, y'all something else.
Yes. Let's burn
But you
them
like how we be
calories.
in sync with each other though? Like that wasn't even planned, y'all. That was not planned.
Yes. Zion, if you can put up the comments from Dumb Beezy, and they'll see what she has to say. She says, take the time to enjoy life. Look at the flowers, trees, the birds chirp. We miss it trying to do everything. I have learned. Yes, take time to enjoy life. I love it. I love it. I love it. And you guys, sometimes I'm on the road with my husband and I'm always taking pictures. I got so many pictures, from the sunset, the sunrise, the trees, the mountains, the birds, the whatever, because I'm enjoying life. And yes, Erica, let them call you corny, but girl, you not corny. You live it. You happy. You can't argue with them. They big mad, but you happy. So yeah, so if you've been out there and you've
And
been
they
trying
can't argue with you.
I can't argue with you. I'm happy. I can't argue. Okay. So if you've been out there trying to say, how can I have a happier life? Thank you to the Millie who gave us amazing tips. Thank you to Aisha Shermaine, aka She, aka the Millie Coach, who talked to us about writing things down. And of course, thanks to me, your one and only, the Hope and Conflict Transformation Coach. We hope you enjoyed the Hope Show today. Listen, if you want a Cash App or Zelle, DM us to give us those things, because we the type of show we pay right away. We pay like we wait. We pay right away. Pay right away. We pay right away. We're so excited to have you here. And again, Erica, welcome to the Hope Fan. Lady D, thank you for being here today. Don Beasy, thank you, girl. We know you've been dealing with something with your daughter. You know, I know she won't mind me sharing this because she made it public, but her daughter was recently shot a couple of times. And it was touch and go there, but God showed up. It is showing up. So we are just praying for you. Her daughter was a victim of gun violence. So we're praying for you, girl. Renee, don't know if you're still here, but we're praying for you. Chelsea, we love you. And again, our condolences to the loss of your father. We love you, girl. Thank you for jumping on the hotline during the Hot Topics. Girl, you gave us a new idea. So, hey, y'all, when we have Hot Topics, we're going to open up the hotline so y'all can come on in and share what you got. Mr. Tate, honey, I love you, King. I love you. Thank you for being the man of God. You are Nicholas Hines for rolling with us. Keisha Simpson, y'all, that's my makeup twin. Y'all, the other day I made a post. I said, I met some amazing people on social media. Have never met Keisha in life, in person. But, hey, that's my twin. We roll, you know. She got my back. I got her back. All those type of good things. That's my makeup twin. So I'm just trying to go through really quickly. If I miss you, I'm sorry because I can only see so many comments. But thank you for being here. You guys know I always come back to your personal comments and I try to reach out and address you. Tomorrow, 5 p.m., breaking news, men springing forth. On the panel, you got the one and only DJ The Millie. His co-panelists, Mr. William Gerald Tate Sr. and Kenneth Chaney Jr., our ordained Bishop of Hope. So you guys turn in tomorrow. We just love y'all. We love y'all. So you know what to do. Next week, well, tomorrow will be here, but next Hope Show. And if you can catch us on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. over on Winning in Prayer TV. And we're going to be here next week. Same Hope time, same Hope channel, same Hope way. Hello, Jay. If you're listening, you know who you are. We love you, boy. So, hey. So you know who that was for. So don't y'all be trying to find out anything. I'm just saying that. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Zion, you know what to do. We love everybody. We'll see you next week. Remember, all your days are good.
Some are just
better.
You a hater, bro. Some are just better.
All right. Y'all take care.
What's up? You just stepped into the neighborhood with the Hope Show. Welcome to the neighborhood where we help others prevail each and every single day. Every day, baby. Pull up a chair and let me talk to you. Know you be going through some things that got you feeling like ceiling. This is your place of transformation and revealing. Just in your ground. I got a feeling. Your life is about to be transformed by the transformational coach. And check it out, you just been on. So grab your pen up in your pad and take your notes to the assignment given by the Hope Coach. It's about to go down. Your life about to shift with these words of wisdom and inspiration, taking you up on the elevation. Just like an elevator, tell your problems bye bye bye. See you later. Cause it's about to be transformation in the Hope Coach Show. It's about to be transformation.